hold the input shaft in.
Would it hurt anything just to lightly tap right here? Okay.
Scott, what's going on?
Just doing some routine maintenance. Found a few little issues. We had ate a bearing up again, so we are changing that out. We're trying to figure out what's causing it. But we are running the snot out of this thing, and everything is showing its face. It's all new parts towards the end of the season here, and trying to go faster. But the harder we run it, the more it's tearing up. So we're looking for every ounce of horsepower we can get out of this thing. And it's working on some parts, so it's working us to death. But we're gonna try to keep on rolling until we pick up another W.
Tough to fight from the bottom right now, but we came prepared, so we'll see.
This track looks really, really good, but it has a history of going away and becoming a little challenging at nighttime.
What's up, buddy?
How you feeling?
I don't know. We'll see.
What do you mean?
There's a lot of fast cars here, man. You know, like I can't be cocky because I know how many fast cars are behind me. I'd be a little more cocky if it wasn't points and a half, and then points and a half, and then double points. But my lead right now don't mean shit. I gotta have one bad weekend and that's gone. So, and when you race Nate as much as we have to race him, every once in a while you're gonna have a bad weekend. There's only so long that you can outrun these cars before they come back and, you know, and figure out how fast you're gonna be, and then they put something in it that's gonna go a little bit faster. Part of it.
No, this one. Just no.
Very humble. Very humble. Yeah, you think that you're fast. Then somebody drives away from you. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, no, I know. You might have the same view, but it wasn't as bad.
No, it wasn't.
Like you drove away from us.
No.
Yeah.
I told you.
You're like, no. That's about what you had on me. I got out of the car and I told Phantom, I watched my YouTube video last night. I told Phantom, I was like, man, he had every bit of half a car. Like he beat us pretty good, you know? And then I watched it and it was even more than half a car.
There was half a car space.
Yeah, it was a half a car of space from the wheelie bars.
Yeah.
I should have just lifted.
It was impressive.
I should have just lifted.
It was
impressive.
We are here at Rockingham, North Carolina. All 16 are here, ready to race. They get 4 test passes total if they want. This track looks pretty fast. I'm thinking that some of these drivers may have to take a little bit different approach with how they do things. So we're gonna start off our first round of testing here shortly. Also tonight is gonna be the tiebreaker races between Nate and Chris Rankin. And then you have the other tiebreaker, that would be Giuseppe and Robin Roberts. Let's see how they do. All right, here we go. Tiebreaker number 1 coming at you right now. Chris Rankin in the right lane. Nate Saylor in the left. This is a tiebreaker race right here to determine seeding for tomorrow. That is important because the races and the pairings in the first round are determined by seeding. So here we go.
First pass, we blew up charge pipe. Second pass, I made a little bit too much boost, took tire. It can't really be a Hail Mary now. It's got to be a conservative deal to try and get down here and beat Nate because he's made 2 good passes from what I've seen and heard. So we got to go down here and go fast and go clean and not shake. So that's just it. That's a wrap. We got to do it.
We have Chris Rankin for the 15-16 spot. We're hoping to take that on, and then we're going to run Sean tomorrow. Or we lose and we take Clay Cole on. Either way, we got a bear tomorrow. We're going to get this hot rod in the winner's circle tonight.
And Nate Saylor going to get the win. Nate Saylor not even in the bottom bulb yet. Chris Rankin's already on the 2-step. Car made a hard move towards the center, and Chris Rankin had to get out of it.
We got ourselves a hot rod. I told you guys we were going to turn this thing up. We did. It carried the tires half track. Now we're in that number 15 spot. We race Sean tomorrow, and I think we got a hot rod for him. We really do. I just need to keep that light green, keep this car fast.
Once again, this is our other tiebreaker race right here. Gonna be Giuseppe in the left lane, going up against Robin Roberts here in the right lane. Whoever wins this race will be number 3 seed tomorrow. Gets the win. Giuseppe goes red. Giuseppe goes red, gives the win to Robin Roberts. Wow. Wow.
All right. Yeah. It was a good pass. Could have been better, but it was a good pass. I was slow. I was late.
You were late?
Yeah. Not like real late, but I could do better than that. I gotta watch that. Rolling in is so hard because how fast they have the light going. Like that light, bang. And you just gotta be on it. It's really hard to get in there and get the car up, and it's happening so fast. I'm just a little bit behind, or was that time anyway, so crazy.
We are back day 2 here in Rockingham. We just finished the draw for this first round of this invitational class. If you don't know, the pairings are working. 1 goes against 16, 2 goes against 15, 3, 14, so on and so forth for this first round. Being a higher seed means you're going to get lane choice. In testing, a lot of the drivers in the left lane were rattling the tires, shaking the tires into a spin, causing them to abort the pass. I think that is why some drivers are very apprehensive to get in that lane today and make a pass. But someone is going to win a lot of points and a lot of money here. Don't forget, it is points and a half this weekend as well. There are 75 points total to win here today. That is, for some drivers, a chance to leap all the way in to first place. So this championship is heating up right here in Rockingham. So there you have it, folks. That is our pairings for the first round. Don't forget, this is a championship. Every point counts.
We got Kayla Morton. Obviously, she's hauling ass fast this year, just like everybody.
Awesome fans. I got a killer drum. Psych. Got Ryan Martin.
The thing that makes him dangerous is if you make a mistake, you're gonna get around it.
I need everybody who's tied for second to go out. You know, I need Robin to go out. I need Clay to go out. I need Giuseppe already went out, and I need Ryan to go out. You know, as bad as that sounds, that's what I need to stay in the lead here.
You know, going up against Paige, I've ran her a couple times this year. She has actually beat me twice, so she's up on me $3,000 every time we race. It's for $1,500. So we're running for $1,500 again now.
We need to go some rounds this weekend, so stay tuned. Hopefully we turn on that win light.
Mustang, that is going to be Kayla Morton going up against Disco Dean here in the right lane. Disco Dean getting lane choice here, decided to take the right lane. Kayla Morton rattles the tires, has to get out of it. So Disco Dean moving on to the next round.
Well, 1 down, 3 to go. That's what we got to do. Got to keep multiplying these points. Right now's the time. Points and a half each round, 15 points per round. Make a big move today. At least we'll try to.
I got your ass on the tree though.
Yeah, you got your ass at the finish line.
I know, that's what counts.
Good tree.
I gotta
I'm
have
so
a
worried
small
about
win,
going
man.
red on this tree, so I got some delay rolled in.
We do too. I got 10 in the box. Good job, Dean.
Thank you, babe. I hate that we have to run each other.
That's all right.
I love
Part
you and
of
your
it.
mom and dad. We're so good friends, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I even got your shirt on.
I know. Hey, you got my shirt on? Dave, you see that? Surprise, surprise, surprise. Let me show you how to do the hot mess express. You want me to do that? Hold on.
Okay, ready?
Ooh.
Wait, I did.
Ready? Ooh. Oh, smack it. Ooh.
All right, next pair. Headed your way right now over in the right lane. That's going to be Robin Roberts. Robin Roberts won the tiebreaker last night against Giuseppe. He is going to go up here against Jeff Lutz.
We got Robin. He's up in the number 3 spot for a reason. So we're going to give it our all. He's going to have a race on his hands. We'll see what we can do.
Jeff Lutz shakes the tires, has to get out of it. This left lane proving to be tough, going to take a few cars to go down it.
It's a good win. Pass? Yeah. This transmission fluid on my shifter, though, it's a little concerning. I'll figure that out. I don't like our spare transmission as well as we do this one, so let's hope that's nothing. She rolling. Shaking? Yep. Oh yeah.
Okay, so tell me, how's it feel?
Feels great. Car's running fast. Like, get out of the first round, get a win here, get back in that hunt for the championship. Going after it.
Paige Coughlin takes the W there. Justin Swanstrom rattles the tires over here in the right lane, has to get out of it. That's all she wrote. Paige gets the win.
Holy shit! I'm stoked.
Good job, girl.
Fuck yeah. Oh my gosh, I needed a win. Oh my gosh, it sounds like we've been the only car to get down that lane. Oh, I've been really working on honing my pedaling skills, and I'm really proud of that too. So, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm so proud of my team. This track has been very tricky, and we just came out on top for that one. I'm so proud. I'm so proud of them. Oh my gosh. Woo.
All right, next pair. Headed your way right now over in that left lane. That is going to be Nate Saylor. Nate Saylor here in the left lane going up against Murder Nova. Murder Nova here in the right lane.
Racing Nate, first round. Everybody knows this car. His car's extremely fast, and there's only so many times that you can outrun somebody. I've raced him 3 times this year, I think, and I've outran him all 3 times. At some point, he's gonna have our number, and I'm just hoping today's not the day.
Shakes the tires, drives towards the center of the track, almost hits the 330 cone, and that is all she wrote. Nate Saylor takes the win, puts current #1 in points, Murder Nova, on the trailer in the first round, so that opens up the door for those drivers in second place. There's a 4-way tie there. This opens the door for them to make up a lot of ground. Again, this race is points and a half, 75 points up for grabs here today. So tough break there for Murder Nova going out here in the first round. Yikes.
Good job, man.
You shake?
Ah, yeah, I fucking about went in your lane.
I could see you right, we were side by side, and then all of a sudden you disappeared. I assumed you shaked or something, man.
Yep.
Sorry, brother, I hate to do it
what
to
it
you.
is. It is what it is, man. We all got a goal out here.
Yeah. Good job, dude.
How was the track, Sean?
I don't know, man. We shook. Car turned sideways. I stayed in it as long as we could, you know, before crossing center. So at some point, it doesn't matter where you're at in the track, you got to lift. And I was at that point, so, you know, it's the first time we went out first round in a long time.
Finished up their burnouts over in the left lane. That's going to be Chris Rankin. Chris Rankin in the left lane going up against Clay Cole in the right lane. Clay Cole was your winner last week in Tulsa.
I'm super pumped for today. I want to go some rounds. I want to turn on some win lights and hopefully get some more points for the Elite 16. So we're hoping for the best here today at the Rock and hopefully going to get that lead. That's what we're after.
And Clay Cole with a nice solid pass there in that right lane. Gonna get the win and move on to the next round.
Oh, crap.
Oh, yeah.
Step one, man. Step one. Yeah, baby. We got a good A to B pass in the right lane. We had good data from yesterday. We was able to make it all work, put it all together. We planned, we executed. We came out, we made a good solid pass against our good buddy Chris Rankin.
My game ain't been good all weekend.
I'm sorry, brother.
That's all right. Good job, dude. Good
Did
job.
you shake?
Yeah, I'm just pissed off, disappointed. Well, dude, we made changes with the gear set, and I feel like we should have left it alone.
So with Sean going out first round, what does that mean for you in second place?
So now second place with Sean going out first round, which I hate because I really like Sean. He's a good friend of mine. That gives us the opportunity to hopefully turn on 3 more win lights and potentially take first place. So all we can do is go back, turn this car around, make sure everything's perfect every pass, and as long as the track holds up, we're gonna be able to turn on some win lights.
All right, next pair headed your way right now in the right lane. That's going to be Scott Taylor in the Pro Card Camaro going up against Ty Kelly here.
Out of all these pairs, I've got to run the guy from my own team, Kai Kelly. So after this race, y'all, I would have to clean up 2 kitchen sinks out there because I'm telling you, we're going to throw everything we got at it. We need to pick up a round 1 win right here to have a shot at that $100,000.
him. So Scott Taylor going on to the next round. So definitely, as you've seen thus far, some upsets here in this first round.
Man, it's hard to even be happy about it. We picked up a win against our teammate Kai Kelly, man. That ain't never who I want to beat first round. I hate it. One of us had to move on to the next round. We're gonna move on. That's about all I can say, guys.
I went down that lane 3 times yesterday. I don't know.
God, I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to swap.
That's racing, man. That's how the pros do it. But, the car left good, went out about 60 feet and just murdered the tire.
My guy pulled me in the light.
Seen that. And Sunshine's still standing over my car. I'm like,
look,
move!
Look, I was in there waving my guy out of the way. So we got to have a little talk. I said, don't pull me so close. He took my race out of my court.
I hurried up and tried to come in just because Sunshine's just standing there with you with the top up on.
Yeah, hey, I was waving my guy out of the way.
Yeah, I'm sorry, dude. No, that's racing, man.
Next pair headed your way right now in the left lane. That's going to be Jim Howe going up against Giuseppe Gentile here in the right lane. Giuseppe currently tied for number 2 in points. As you see, there's been some upsets here in the first round. Let's see if Giuseppe can last from here. Jim gets the win. The good pass in that left lane. So Giuseppe comes up short here in this first round.
Whew, I needed that one. Huh. Whew.
Invitational round. We got Bobby Dakota here in the left lane going up against Ryan Martin in the right lane.
Bobby's a big race for us. We don't want to lose Bobby. I think he might even be harder to race than somebody that's really fast because you have to be more methodical on the way that you think about it.
But actually, for a change, it's a different car than normal. So he's not taking us lightly. He knows we're gonna go down, and we're gonna go down fast. We might go down faster than him. We're about to find out.
Bobby goes red in that left lane, gives the win to Ryan. Wow. Whew. All right, folks, that will do it for the first round. All right, y'all, so we are moving into round 2. Definitely some upsets in the first round. The probably biggest upset, I would say, is the Murder Nova Nate Saylor race. You had number 2 on the seating today going up against number 15, and number 15 Nate Saylor able to get the win. Also, there were some other upsets like Justin Swanstrom versus Paige, and then Giuseppe versus Jim. So Robin, Ryan, and Clay Cole were all tied for second, and Giuseppe, but Robin, Ryan, and Clay were able to get past the first round. So they are now making progress towards passing Murder Nova. At the start of the day, they were 40 points behind. They've already shortened that to just 25 with that win in that round there. Again, 15 points per round today. So potentially there might be a new number 1 at the end of this race. Let's see what happens. Let's see who gets who here in this second round chip draw. Number ones. Wow. So, first pair gonna be Clay Cole versus Ryan Martin. Number twos, gonna be Jim Howe versus Scott Taylor. Nate Saylor versus Robin Roberts, which means my fourth and final pair will be Paige Coughlin versus Disco Dean. Woo, all right. All right, drivers, you know what you gotta do. Go back to the pits, get your cars turned around, and bring them back up here. We gotta give some money away to someone. Might as well be you, right? Let's do it. Here we go.
Here we go, we got it. Grab an Allen wrench to fiddle. We got Allen for the other one. Just a little more water. Yeah.
You haven't told me what's going on here.
Man, right now it's bad. We having to change heads. They only give us like 40 minutes between rounds, and time we do everything and get back out of the field, it's tough, but we're gonna try to make the next round.
So what happened, man?
I stuck a valve in the head, so we just gotta change the whole head. Washers in the head, it's on the head. Big one. All right. Got it? Got one. Yeah. Got one more. Need one more. It might be on one of the nuts or the head. Look at that back one. Back one on the head. Start at the lowest number on there. Whatever the bottom studs are. 150. 150.
All right, folks, here we go. Invitational round 2 starts right now. All right, first pair here in this Invitational second round. Gonna be a good one. Over in the right lane, driving the Pro Charge Camaro, that is gonna be Clay Cole. And in the left lane, driving the Screw Blown Camaro, that is Ryan Martin. Ryan Martin here in the left lane, Clay Cole in the right. This is gonna be a drag race, folks. Here we go.
My opponent is none other than Ryan Martin. He's very hard to beat, very consistent, good on his tree, and he's just cool, calm, collected all the time. So we're gonna give it just a little bit more power that we think it'll take, enough to turn the wind light on, and we're gonna go up there and make a good A to B pass, and we're gonna turn on the wind light.
And Clay Cole takes the win. What a drag race, but Clay Cole able to get there first. Ryan on the chip way early here in this left lane. Not sure what was going on with that. Ryan Martin on the chip before Clay Cole even in the bottom bulb. But Clay Cole showing you why he was able to win in Tulsa last week. That car is fast.
Oh my gosh. Ryan, you making Cleveland? I actually outran you?
You actually outran me.
No way, bro.
Good job, buddy.
I need to win.
No, you're good. Good job.
I'm just going to outrun you like
yeah,
one
no,
time
you
in my
did.
life.
You did. You got it. Good job.
Beat one of the greatest guys out here at the sport, Ryan Martin, for our second round. He treed me, 60-footed me. He got me to the 330, and then we came around him on the big end. So we turned on the wind light. We're going into round 3 here at Rockingham, and we're gonna go up here and see if we can get the car turned around, make sure everything's good on it, and draw chips, and hopefully we can do the same thing here for the third round.
So I went to the light truck and I went to the two-step. I know way early, but I was trying to focus. I couldn't tell if he was in or not. Couldn't see very good.
Oh, the sun was starting.
It was weird. Where the hat was, it was in like a weird spot. I was like, man, I'm going to the two-step right now.
I had you in the center.
It wasn't your fault.
Okay. I'm sorry, Dave.
Not your fault. It just. But none of that. He just flat out outrun us. None of that had anything to do with the race. That's just all the shit that I screwed up before the race.
get the win. Jim Howe pops on the starting line. That's all it took. Jim Howe's car pops when he goes to get on the brake. Shuts off. Scott Taylor with the win. So Scott Taylor and team thrashing to put that cylinder head on that car. It paid off as they are going to the semifinals. Congrats to Scott.
Woo! Oh man, I think it stayed together, y'all. Oh my gosh. We had no extra time. We put the last bolt on this thing, the last nut on the heads as they was calling us up. Perfect timing, perfect timing. We changed the head. We got half of one motor and half another motor on here. Two different series.
What I draw? I told you, I got you a good pick.
I'm trying to get all the use out of your car.
You need to get all the use out your ass out that car.
Next pair just finished up their burnouts over in this lane. That is Nate Saylor in the Pro Charge Nova going up against Robin Roberts here in the right lane. Pro Charge Firebird for Robin.
Round two, and I got Nate Saylor. I feel pretty good about it. I mean, he's fast. He just outran Sean. But we get the same lane. He gets the same lane. That's what's going to make it tough. It's going to be a heck of a run. I'll tell you this, he's really fast. He shouldn't be at 16 in points, but John going out gives us hope. Like, we're trying to rise up. We're in second in points, and we want to get up above him. He needed to get knocked out, and I love Sean, but it was time for him to get out and for us to get a chance to get on up there. So this is our time to shine if we can. That's what we're going to try and do.
Great pass, straight as an arrow in that right lane. Wow, nice job. Robin Roberts with the win. Nate Saylor also made a great pass, but just couldn't get around Robin on the top end.
That was a good one. You were riding. I thought, he gonna come around. He gonna come.
Oh man, good run, dude. Thank you.
Good run. Love it. Man, you can beat Nate anytime. Look, he just took out Sean too, so like, anytime you can beat Nate or any of these guys in top 16. Great win. Now we're going up to try and get to number one.
Woo!
Killed that tree.
That one made me nervous.
We got paid second round. I don't think there's any females left, so I'm not picking on any females. It's just how the ship draw goes. But I mean, everybody here is fast. As you see, the number 1 in points, Murder Nova, got beat by number 16 in points, which is Nate Saylor. That helps everybody out. I mean, in order to win a championship, you got to have these guys 1, 2, and 3 go out early so we can make up points, especially since it's points and a half this weekend.
Disco Dean moving over there in that left lane. Paige Coughlin right with him. But at the stripe, it was Disco Dean. So congrats to him. All right, folks, that will do it for the second round of the Invitational class. We're down to 4 drivers now. 4 drivers left in this Invitational. We just finished round 2 of the Invitational class. I'll tell you what, it's a barn burner, all right? It is an absolute barn burner right now. Cars that made it out of round 2, that survived round 2. So you have Clay Cole, Robin Roberts, Scott Taylor, and Disco Dean going to the semifinals. Now, I will tell you for points perspective, you have 2 drivers that were tied for second that are still going on into this race. So that is not good news for Murder Nova, who went out in the first round. So Murder Nova's lead is shrinking rapidly. If any one of those drivers wins this next round, they're gonna be ahead of Murder Nova in points. They will be the new #1. My first pair will be Disco Dean versus Clay Cole. Disco Dean versus Clay Cole, which means my second pair will be Scott Scooter Taylor versus Robin Roberts. So, Robin Roberts versus Scott Taylor, Clay Cole versus Disco Dean. The 2 drivers that are currently tied for second place stayed away from each other. Wow, all right, well, you know what you gotta do. Go back to the pits, get your cars turned around, bring them up here. Let's do this, y'all. All right, here we go. Invitational semifinal starts right now.
I know we got a fast hot rod. I'm in good hands. My crew's got this car perfect. I admire Dean. He's always been somebody I looked up to. He's got a fast hot rod. He's not somebody you can take lightly. We've got to go up there and we've got to plan, we've got to execute no matter what. Like, everything's going to have to be perfect for us to make a good pass and turn on the win light. Cole with a great pass in this left lane, lines himself in yet another finals. So we're going to the final now against the winner of this next pairing, which will be either Scott Taylor or Robin Roberts. And if that's Robin Roberts, then we'll officially be tied for first place. And if we go to the final, whoever wins that final will currently be our first place leader.
Yeah, you know, we've raced Scott a lot this year. He's a lot of fun. He's a great competitor. Met him these late races is where we're meeting, and they're just super tight races. So, man, like I said, the last one I gave it up. This one we're gonna try and take for the team.
Pass there for Scott Taylor. Robin Roberts right there with him. But Scott Taylor turns on the win light. So your finals here today in Rockingham will be Clay Cole versus Scott Scooter Taylor.
Oh my goodness. I cannot believe we pulled that one off. We go into the finals, y'all.
Robin, how you feeling?
I don't like losing, that's how I'm doing. It's all right though. Part of the game, you know. You put it all on the line every now and then, it doesn't work out. So, now here we are.
I feel like I have kept it together all season to shit show in the one race that is points and a half. Clay Cole comes and now he's #1. I'm sitting #2. We're gonna have to go rounds. And we knew that we would have to go rounds. We told ourselves we need to make it to the Final Four at every race and we'll still be okay. Now we're gonna have to win one of them. So we need to win one of the last 2 races and, you know, take this thing back.
Tell me, how are you feeling right now?
Not anxious. I'm ready to go up there. I'm confident that my team's got the car perfect. I know the tune-up's going to be great for whichever lane we get. We've got Scott Taylor. He's no slouch. So it's going to be a drag race to the end no matter what. I'm hoping we can turn on the win light and get back-to-backs here. And what it would mean to me to win this back-to-back, I'm already emotional just talking about it right now. I'm tearing up, like, it's crazy. But we win down there, you're gonna see some stuff flowing out of my eyes, I promise you that.
Option pulled it out.
Okay.
It should be right here somewhere.
Okay. Every single round we had trouble. We stuck a valve in the head earlier, so we put a spare head on that don't even match this motor. It's a different valve, different piston, everything. We just slapped it on there. Then when we come back from this last run, we had chipped the rear gear, unfortunately, and these things tire shake, and they're super violent on that. And we burn a push rod up. So we got it all fixed back up. We're fixing to fire it for the first time and see if we're ready for the finals. If we could win right here, it would tie us for third place in a $150,000 championship. So we really need it. I know Clay wants it, but I'm telling you, we both going up there and we're gonna put our best hand forward. But if we could leave here third, that's room to, I think we might pull off this win for the championship.
Let's go, Scott! Woo! There it is.
All right. Here we go. Invitational finals, folks. My friend over here that bet $1,000 getting paid right now. Wow. Rockingham. It has been amazing, folks. Thank you so much for coming out and watching the show. You just saw Scott Scooter Taylor take the win.
Oh my gosh, Fitz. We won, y'all. We won. We have chased this so long, and then we picked up a couple just crazy close together. I'm gonna tell y'all, I could not do this without my crew. We have worked and thrashed today. This has been a freaking good race right here. Good team, good sponsors. Good race, dude.
Good job, baby.
Woo! I told him, I said, one of us is getting 2 wins.
Oh
man.
my gosh. That was a drag race too.
It was, it was.
My goodness.
Hey, we were like doing this for a minute.
Oh,
every time mine would quiver or anything, I'd see you move. I'm like, no!
Oh, it just kept going.
It could have went either way.
I
knew we had a drag race coming. Woo. I've been watching you all day, and I said, he's the fastest car here.
Good job, baby.
Man, I am so excited. This is truly a dream come true for our team. We have kept working and kept working, and man, it's finally paying off.
Damn! Shit!
An emotional win, almost more than the first one. Going into this race, I was looking at the points, and I almost said, I don't think we got a shot at winning the championship because of the points. Those time-and-a-half points, man, they add up, and hey, next thing you know, we're gonna have double points. So if we can keep going rounds, maybe we can win this championship.
I'm standing here with our big winner. You know, folks, I'm gonna tell you a little secret you may or may not know, but before this season, Scott Taylor, you had won 0 No Prep King races. You got your first win a few races ago.
Today, we've laid down some laps, so this one means more to me than the first one.
Scott Taylor, your winner at Rockingham.
Awesome, man.
That's for you. there you have it. We are done here at Rockingham. What a final. Scott Taylor, who battled his car all day long, replacing heads, push rods, rear gear, you name it to break, it broke on Scott Taylor's car, able to overcome adversity and got the win against Clay Cole. You know what? That makes the struggles and the battles that they face in the pits all worth it when you can come up here and take the win like that. So with that win, Scott Taylor now finds himself tied for third place with Robin Roberts, 15 points behind Clay Cole for first. And our next race in Steele, Alabama is worth 1.5 points again, which means each round is 15 points. So technically, Scott Taylor's only one round behind Clay Cole for that #1 spot. But look, folks, again, we are done here at Rockingham. We are moving on to Steele, Alabama. I can't wait to see each and every one of you there. It's gonna be an absolute battle. With that, I'll see you later. Hey! Yeah, of course.